Grandy wins here in Adelaide, Anti comes home second, Abva in third place. Kamikaze has never scored a point while spending tokens in Ultimate Virtual. Well, they'll change that today. Kamikaze comes across the line to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Sobel has to settle for only second, and it's Andries with Konos Tvorza's first ever podium. All the spotlight is on Grandy. He already is the most winning ever Ultimate Virtual Driver. 7 wins for him, making 8 on the streets of the Principality. Grandy wins the Monaco Grand Prix because it looks like Cato has done just enough to hold on for his first ever race win. The Velocity's 10, Cato wins the French Grand Prix. Grandy finishes second, and it was Bluebell by just a hair who got that podium. And on what has been a bit of a Sunday stroll for the man who is looking to get his season really going here. Jake wins the British Grand Prix. Fox will come home in second place, take his first podium since Adelaide last season, and Grandy 3 podiums in a row for him. The stars align, the car is good. 3 tokens for the Canadian driver, and for the very first time in Ultimate Virtual, Fox wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Cubo will come home second on the podium, and Kamikaze a home podium for him. Furious head through the final corner. There'll be a first win of the season. It's number 11 Velocity. Furious wins the Italian Grand Prix. Fantastic race for him. Kamikaze will come home just ahead of him. And it looks like it's been just enough for Jake. Abba gets a good exit, but it's not enough. But by 300 to the second, Jake Brown wins the Polish Grand Prix. Lad, 53 races with no luck, 53 races apart, but now as he comes down the main straight for the first time, Planinator wins in Ultimate Virtual, and with 1 corner to go right at the end, and wins the Turkish Grand Prix for Superfast Racing for the 3rd time in a row in Superfast Racing, for the 2nd time in a row in Anti. He wins the Singapore Grand Prix by a very long way. Finally it comes!
For the Constructors title, but he is pulling away, and that means I will go to Fox.
He's absolutely driving away at the moment. The rain will come, but not in time. For the first ever time in Ultimate Virtual, in his final ever race, Amazing wins the Brazilian Grand Prix and saves Porsche from relegation. Anti, though, finishes in second place. If my maths and Kubo's maths is correct, that means that he is the Ultimate Virtual Season 5 World Champion. Menica makes it a double podium for Porsche, something they have not experienced in a very long time. And Abva, 4th place, is just enough for him and Fox. That is the Constructors' Championship for them in their first ever season. To top it off,
Hope you enjoyed the recap of Season 5. Let's just finish it off here with the World Drivers' Championship, where Anti, of course, was the first ever Ultimate Virtual Drivers Champion not to be Eurist or Rito, who both have 2 championships on their account. Jake Brad coming in second, and Grandy, after leading for 11 rounds, only finishing 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. Meanwhile, in the Constructors, Fox became World Constructors Champions in their very first season, with Neon Sunset taking second also in their very first season of existence. Superfast Racing took third, only 6 points between these 3 teams. Thunder X, who led for the previous 11 rounds, fell all the way down to 4th. Carlos Forza ended up relegated due to BBB Force X scoring 6 points and Porsche Racing Group scoring over 30 in the season finale. Here were the final stats of the Ultimate Virtual teams in Season 5 before the speed reset and the bottoming out. Porsche Racing Group were the best car on the grid at the very end of the season, having needed that 4th level of speed for the finale, and they just managed to get it. Then it was BBB Force X, second best car. Then Neon Sunset, Virtual, Thunder X, and Colossed Forza all joint third best. After that, it was sixth best car were the World Constructors Champions Fox. Seventh best were Flying V Racing. Joint eighth best were Team Velocity and Superfast Racing, with the worst car on the grid at the end of Season 5 being Forza Roja. Here are the results of the speed research. Thunder X and Forza Roja researched quite a lot, and both managed to attain 3 levels of speed for this upcoming season. Neon Sunset, Team Velocity, Superfast Racing, and Fox all managed to achieve 1 level of speed, although Team Velocity are just 19 points away from level 2. Porsche Racing Group and Flying V Racing did not manage to achieve a single level of speed yet, while BBB Force X and Colossed Forza's speed research, they did not research any speed at all. Colossed Forza being relegated means Pappy Pops Racing, the newly promoted team, inherits their speed research, of which there is none. And with that, and with the bottoming out of the stats, here are the starting stats for UV Season 6. Thunder X starting with the best car on the grid. Second best car on the grid by quite a margin from first is jointly are BBB Force X and Team Velocity. Fourth best car on the grid is Neon Sunset Virtual. Fifth best car on the grid is reigning champions Fox Oversteer Experience. Joint sixth best are Porsche Racing Group, Flying V Racing, and Forza Roja all at once. Ninth best car on the grid is Pappy Pops Racing, and the 10th best car on the grid is Superfast Racing. They went from surviving relegation last season to challenging for both titles and winning the Drivers' Championship, and now they have to try and survive relegation once again. Hope you enjoyed the recap and the preview, and hope to see you in Ultimate Virtual Season 6.